Click on the poll. All right, boys and girls, click on the poll.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on the poll. You should be on Zoom right now, and you should have clicked on the poll. Now, boys and girls, this tells me who has participated and who has not. So I cannot send it again. It's just there. Mohammed, did you do the poll? I got 14 people, 15. So far, the majority of people have gotten number 1 correct. Number 2 is a little bit more iffy. Number 3 is kind of iffy too. Number 4, it looks like the majority of people have gotten it correct. Number 5, it looks like the majority of people have gotten it correct. Number 6 is one to talk about as well. Tomorrow? Can you turn your sound off? All right. So, boys and girls, let's talk about the answers that we discovered. All right. Number 1, what was the answer? C, grabbed. That one was easy. You plucked a long worm from the dirt. That one was easy. It's definitely not saved, cleaned, or found. I mean, yes, found could be one, but found means that you found it, but you could have probably just left it there, right? Plucked means that you removed it, you grabbed it. You have to remove it to do so. All right. Let's read the rest of the stanzas before we go ahead and answer the rest of the questions together. In case the pictures don't come out, it was a perfect day. You wore the big rubber boots when we went out to play. You plucked a long worm from the dirt and held it in your hand. You buried 7 magic rocks forever in the sand. You spun around and you spun too fast and stared up at the sky. You called to beetles, birds, and planes and spread your wings to fly. You gave me gifts of violets with your sweet, crooked smile. You studied spots on ladybugs and hummed a song a while. You kissed me once, you kissed me twice, and then you ran away. In case the pictures don't come out, it was a perfect day. All right. Which line from the poem best shows that the speaker and her friends are close? All right. A says when we went out to play. B says you gave me a gift of violets. C says with your sweet crooked smile. E, it was a perfect day. So which one do friends do that show that they're close? What do friends do with each other when they're really, really close to one another? They do what? They give each other gifts. So if you picked B, you gave each other gifts, then you are correct. All right. Why does the author repeat lines 1 and 2 at the end of the poem? All right. That's that repetitive thing, isn't it? The author, the craft moves? All right. In case the pictures don't come out, it was a perfect day. And it started off that way too. In case the pictures don't come out, it was a perfect day. All right. A says to explain why the poem rhymes. I don't think that gives a good explanation as to why the poem rhymes, does it? To highlight the poem's central message. To show how the speaker's feelings about the day have changed. Oh no. Did her feelings change from the beginning of the day to the end of the day? To show how worried the speaker is about the camera not working? No, there was no camera. I think that it was just a metaphor, right? I think that to highlight the central message that it was a perfect day, she said it twice. So the answer is to highlight the poem's central message. And a lot of you picked to show how the speaker's feelings of the day have changed, but I don't see that the speaker's feelings have changed from the beginning to the end. I think her feelings are exactly the same. So that can't be it. All right, it has to be the central message. All right, the next one. Which is the speaker's point of view in the poem? A, violets are her favorite flower. She thinks her friend is a good singer. Playing outside is her favorite activity. She has a wonderful time with her friend. Okay, so the majority of you, 69% of you said that she had a wonderful time with her friend. And I think she says it over and over again with her imagery. Yeah, I'm having a great time with you. So it was D. All right. Which event happens first in the poem? The speaker's friend studies ladybugs. The speaker's friend gives her violets. The speaker's friend finds a long worm, or the speaker's friend runs away from her. Well, let's find these things in the poem. Ladybugs looks like it's going to be a good focus word here. So let's see if we can find the word ladybugs by skimming. That means we're not reading everything. We're just skimming and looking for a specific word. Oh, there's ladybugs. I see ladybugs right here. So that's down on 15. All right, let's look for the word violets next. Well, violets comes before that one, so it can't be ladybugs. We can now eliminate that one. All right, violets is next. A long worm. Let's see, so I'm looking for the word worm. Worm looks like a focus word that we can look at that isn't used a lot. Oh, there it is. A long worm. All right. So now we can eliminate violets because violets comes later in the story and it's looking for the one that comes first. So there's long worm. The speaker's friend runs away from her. Boys and girls, that comes at the very end and then you ran away. That can't be it. So which one does it have to be? C, good. The speaker's friend finds a long worm. Boys and girls, that is how you find out which one comes first. Did you see how I did that? I used those focus words. You have to be able to do that. You have to know to find those focus words and then look in the article to see which one of these comes first. Which is the central message of the poem? All right. Cameras sometimes fail to work properly. It is important to remember happy days. Friends always treat each other with kindness. Playing outside is more fun than playing outside. All right. In case the pictures don't come out, what do you use pictures for? But what do you use them for? Not what do you do with them? Desiree, what do you do with them? Memories. Okay, very good. So you use pictures with for memories. Which one of these has to do with memories? Angela. It is important to remember happy days. Think about it. I see a lot of people that put friends always treat others with kindness. Boys and girls, that is an opinion. That doesn't have anything to do with the article. Y'all have to be very careful about that, not to answer questions with how you feel personally. Okay? You have to be very, very careful about that, especially when it's asking about the author or about the central message of a poem or what the author has to say. Yes, friends always need to treat each other with kindness, obviously, but that does not have the central message in mind of this article. The central message is it is important to remember these happy days, right, Alan? Right? All right, Alicia, put your mask on your face. All right. It is very, very important that you do not answer questions to a test with your own personal opinions. You must use what you read to guide your answers. All right. So, boys and girls, we have about 15 minutes before it is time for specials. So what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to spend the next 15 minutes doing your morning work. Boys and girls, y'all have not been doing your morning work. If you are done with your morning work, then you may read. Everybody else needs to get on their morning work and do it right now. So Gregory, what are you going to be working on right now? Gregory, what are you going to be working on?
My morning work.
Good. All right, where's AJ? AJ, have you done your morning work? Yeah, he's on the ball. All right, Christina, what are you working on? Yep, morning work. Yeah. Tammy, what are you supposed to be working on right now? Morning work. I want everybody doing the morning work. Xander, what about you?
Yes,
What are you going to be doing right now?
my morning work.
Thank you. Making sure everybody's listening. All right.